class. How are you? I am Premlata, your geography teacher. Today we will discuss 12th class geography chapter 8, transport and communication. In this chapter, in first video we have discussed about the land transport. One part we have discussed road transport. Now today we will discuss the second part of the same topic, railways. Let me start the topic. In this topic we will be discuss that what is the role of railways, how many types of rail gauge are there, and we will discuss about the transcontinental railways. First of all, chapter name, transport and communication. In this chapter, what is the role of transport and communication in our day-to-day life, and how these make the world shorter than before. We are discussing here. Topic is land transport. Land transport can be classified into two parts: roads, railways. So that part we will discuss today. What is the importance of railways in our day-to-day life? You all are aware that first of all the goods trains were started to develop the industries, to provide raw material from the mining parts and the agricultural fields to the industries, then productive products, things from the industry to the marketplaces. Later passenger trains were coming work. So we are discussing that these railways are providing services among the densely populated areas also. These are constructed in those areas which are terrains, which are plains, so that we have to spend less money than the hilly areas. Most of the rail network is developed in the densely population, so that we are discussing the importance of railways also. Subtopics: railways. Two types of railways we are discussing here: goods trains and passengers, and computer trains. What is the means of computer trains? Metro trains. These trains are generated with the help of computer, with the help of remotes. And these types of railways are providing services in those cities, those countries which are highly, densely populated. These are sort outing the problem of the traveling, like that in metropolis cities, Kolkata, Mumbai, Delhi in India, and in other parts of the world. So first of all, the train was steamed off in London in 1825 in the world. Where was first train steamed off in India? 1853 in Mumbai to Thane. So at that time, what was the purpose of the construction of the trains and how these were steamed off? These trains were steamed off with the help of steam engine. Later the engines were changed, then they were using diesel at the place of coal. Now they are using the electricity. So we will discuss about these changes also. First of all, the trains were used for short distances, but now these are helpful for the long distances. Who is providing services door to door? Roadways. And railways are more helpful than the roadways if we compare these for the long distances, because with the help of one engine, thousands of passengers can be travel, and thousands of tons goods can be travel from one place to another place. And we are having different types of facilities like that, washroom facilities. We can be reserve the seats so we can sleep in the trains also. So these are beneficial for the passenger for the long distances also. Now the transcontinental railways we will discuss with the help of map. Transcontinental railway, which can be developed in more than one continent, is known as transcontinental railways. These are some important points of this. Trans-Siberian Railway. This is the longest railway route of the world. In Russia country, from the east of Russia to St. Petersburg, here to Vladivostok in the eastern part of Russia in Pacific Ocean. The main purpose of these routes are political issues and economic reasons. Next one is the Trans-Canadian Railways. So here we are discussing about North America, the another continent. Canada is the famous country of that. So in this country, from the eastern part, Halifax to eastern, the total length of this railway route is 7,050 kilometers. This is the second biggest railway route of the world. Russia is the densely and a long route in the world, and Canada is following that. Next one is Australian Railways. Transcontinental Railway in Russia has a capital city from Sydney to Perth. Look at this map now. From the eastern part of Australia to the western part, this Trans-Australian Railway route is developed for the economic purposes. Next one is the Orient Express. So these express also providing services from one continent to other continent, and they are covering the areas of many countries in their own continents also. Now we will give the more focus on the computer railways. We are discussing about the metro trains. So in which cities the metro trains are developed in our country? First of all, in Kolkata city. So look at India now. In Kolkata city, first of all, the metro trains are developed, then Mumbai, then Delhi and Chennai. Now in some part of Haryana state, also near the Delhi regions, the metro trains are providing services. So in which parts of the world the railways providing services? The question arises. So in those parts which are highly dense populated, and most of the people are settled in the particular areas, and the topography of the land is plains. So in these areas the trains are providing services. With the help of today's video, you will write 3 long questions. Short note on Canadian Transcontinental Railways, Siberian and Australian Transcontinental Railways. Thank you. Have a nice day.